We got to get to this breaking news. A gator invader putting one neighborhood in Davie on edge.
Very Florida thing to happen. Apparently it wandered through a gate right into a family's backyard. Only local 10's Trent Kelly, he's there as they got rid of that gator. He joins us live with the exclusive.
Hey there, guys. Yeah, you send me to this gator story. Let me tell you, that thing was big and that guy was rolling around like crazy. A pretty frightening find for that family here. They tell us they woke up this morning, they were just getting ready to eat breakfast, making coffee, getting their food ready, when all of a sudden they looked out the window and they saw that big guy just chilling in their backyard. Let's go ahead and take you to some video now showing you exactly what we're talking about here. All of this going on off Southwest 78th Drive. This is in the Orangewood Estates neighborhood in Davie. The family that lives here, as I mentioned, they say they were just waking up like any other morning. They started to make their breakfast when they looked outside, looked out the window, and just happened to make eye contact with that 7 to 8 foot gator, who again was just laying right there in their lawn. They immediately called Davie police officers, keeping eyes on that gator until 2 professional trappers from FWC could arrive. Once they got here, those trappers, they used a rope and a pole to tie up that gator. They tried to put some tape around its mouth as well before eventually pulling it out into the street and then loading it up into a truck. I did get to speak to the residents here of that home a short time ago, and they tell us it was actually their young son who initially laid eyes on that gator. Take a listen to what he had to say earlier.
We were eating breakfast and then we just saw this big head and it looked like a gator, and then it just walked right by the window. First I thought it was my imagination.
We're assuming it came from the pond up there. There was a pond, but I mean that means our gate was open because it's broken, so it was open.
Yeah, I would think it was my imagination as well. I think I was still dreaming if I saw that thing in my backyard. Here's another look right now. You can see everything back to normal out here, but as you heard the homeowner say in that sound right there, it's interesting to note there's actually no body of water in their backyard. They do have a pond just in the front of this neighborhood here. The residents here telling me they actually left their gate open to their backyard overnight, so they think that gator probably came out of that lake and just walked on into their backyard and helped himself sometime overnight. As for what happens to it now, the trapper telling me off camera earlier that they now plan to take that gator to an alligator farm either in West Palm Beach or over in Naples. So that's the plan for that gator. But again, as far as this family, they're just feeling very lucky this morning that they happened to spot that thing before going out into their backyard. They have a dog as well that they normally let out first thing in the morning. They're also grateful, too, that their dog is okay after all of this. But, yeah, that big guy now on his way to an alligator farm after a very scary find for that family here in Davie. For now, that is the very latest live here from Davie. I'm Trent Kelly, Local 10 News.
Yeah, you know, Trent, that's so frightening. Thank goodness that no one was walking out in the neighborhood when this happened. Goodness. All right.